Greetings. My name is Nziki Mazwai, and I represent the part of South Africa that is deeply hurt, wounded, and feels disrespected by the decision of the ENCA network to broadcast an interview that, first of all, constitutes as a hate crime, and that completely disregarded the feelings, the history, and the racial fragility of South Africa. We come from a difficult past of apartheid, and we have had to learn to live together as different races after the brutal killing of our people, especially the indigenous people of this land. We have had to do a lot of forgiveness work to accommodate the different races that now occupy this country. It is our responsibility, especially as the media, to ensure that we do not platform hateful content that is designed to provoke people, and content that is just irresponsible. It was irresponsible, insensitive, and criminal for ENCA to screen that interview with the man who murdered Chrisani. What it is tantamount to is if we gave platform to the German soldiers that killed Jewish families, and we allowed them platform, and we let them tell us how they don't care how they killed Jewish families, and they would do it again. It's exactly the same thing. And just because our skin is brown, it does not mean that we have to negate the same sensitivity to our people. I'm appalled, disgusted, hurt, deflated, because we make the effort. We make the effort to forgive white people. We make the effort to be sensitive to Jewish people when they tell us about anti-Semitism and Hitler. We have respected your history. We have shown you compassion and sensitivity. And what do? You go on your million-plus networks and you masturbate over the heroes that you have killed. I don't understand how you got to the level where you thought that was okay, but whoever's decision that was, I call for them to be removed from their job, because clearly they don't have what it takes to be an editor and to know what is right or wrong. I implore on all South Africans who see this message to please send a letter to BCCSA and unpack how we cannot tolerate that kind of content on our screens. I did send an email and I got a very arrogant response, so I'm asking for help from others who can unpack what it means when you put a murderer of one of our black heroes, and black people are in the majority in this country. You platform a murderer. You didn't think about the Hani family. You didn't think about how it impacts black people and how we feel. You didn't think about how it impacts how we're going to feel about white people. If there was anything to be learned from the July unrest 2 years ago, was that black people will not give a warning. They will not give a warning sign. So it is up to leaders and people who are in positions that can make change to ensure that you lead. The platforming of that interview has led to a lot of hurt. And what we do with that hurt is what is troublesome for this country. Black people are not powerless. They're not powerless. If they could loot and burn down shops, they can do the same to media houses. Black people are not powerless. They're just exercising the responsibility it takes to navigate the kind of situation we are in. South Africa is a very, very unique country, and therefore it's going to need us to work together to make it work.